Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about nano cryptocurrency because a lot of you have been asking me to do top alternative cryptocurrencies to invest in, especially for the next bull run. I know you guys are really looking forward to these amazing cryptocurrencies that are really going to give you like amazing opportunities in terms of ROI, and you guys just want to like multiply your money like real quick. So the current price of nanotechnology, or rather nano cryptocurrency, is about 62 cents right now, and we are down by 1%. So this is pretty common, it's pretty normal around this time, especially due to the fact that Bitcoin is going to be experiencing its halving pretty soon, like in the next 7 to 8 days. So I'm sure a lot of cryptocurrencies have been rising dramatically, or rather drastically, with Bitcoin, and obviously there's going to be like a slight pullback right before the Bitcoin halving. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely have to like find these strategic alternative cryptocurrencies to invest in. So before we jump in, let me just check what's happening with my live, and we are good to go. So tell me if the sound is very good. Today I'm not really going to end up wasting a whole lot of time because I believe time is very important. So without further ado, let me just give you like a brief background of Nano Coin. If you guys were around like in the past 2 to 3 years, right, it used to be called RaiBlocks, and then it just transitioned to Nano Coin, and it actually did very well a while back. So if you take a look at the chart, right, its previous all-time high was it was way, I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, so let's go. Let's look for Nano BTC. I think we're going to have more data. Yeah, I think it reached about $30 a while back, and a lot of people really ended up making quite a lot of money. So the current price is about 62 cents, and if you check the the difference in terms of its all-time high, right? That's like a very huge discrepancy. So if you take a look at its all-time high, if we can get a closer look, that was around $26. Can you imagine? So this is one of the reasons why I really think that Nano Coin has got like a very low risk when it comes to your investment, because we are like literally at the bottom. Look at this flat chart right over here. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this. So if we take a look at the BTC chart, right, obviously we experienced this dramatic dip, and then we obviously ended up going to about, that was around 25 cents, and obviously getting to get nanotechnology like around these areas. I don't really know whether this is going to be very possible. Perhaps we might have a situation where we have like some sort of double bottom, but I highly doubt so. Anything which is going to be between 30 cents all the way to about $1, I'm just going to be accumulating dollar cost average. You already know the game, you already know what to do. Just dollar cost average, and you guys are going to be very good to go. So if you take a look at what's been happening, right, the most important things about the most important thing about these cryptocurrencies is you just have to find one of those cryptocurrencies that really give you like the least amount of risk. You want to get into a cryptocurrency that doesn't really have like a whole lot of hype in terms of people getting the price to be a little bit high because everybody has been buying. You need to be one of those people who are early to get in, and right now this is like really the best time to obviously get to sort of invest in such cryptocurrencies. So let's look at the weekly, right? If you take a look at the weekly, guys, look at this amazing chart. It doesn't really get any better than this. We are like literally at the bottom. So if you get in right now, we don't really have much to lose, guys. We don't really have a lot of risk. And if you take a look at, I mean, the previous all-time high, there's like a whole lot of room to grow. And the most important thing that I really wanted to talk to you guys about when it comes to Nano, right, is the circulating supply. So if we take a look at the maximum circulating supply and the overall circulating supply, right, we are at the maximum circulating supply right now. So that really means that there isn't going to be like any surprise. There isn't going to be like all of a sudden some surge in terms of the marketing supply where whales are going to be sort of putting, or rather dumping coins to the market, because we already have like a max circulating supply already. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that this is an overall good investment. So a lot of you might be wondering like, hey, okay, nobody really knows about nano cryptocurrency and nobody really cares. Guys, during a rampant cryptocurrency bull run, everything like literally goes up. Trust me, cryptocurrencies that you never even heard of are going to be performing very well. Dogecoin, Verge, Poop coin, it doesn't really matter. So this is one of the reasons why if you have cryptocurrencies such as Nano that have been like in existence for like a little bit of time, right? These are most likely going to do very well. And people have got like a very sharp memory. People do remember that once upon a time, the price of nanotechnology was, why do I keep on saying nanotechnology? The price of nano cryptocurrency used to be about $30. And if you take a look at what the current price right now is, a lot of people are just going to be flocking and buying. And if you guys can get the opportunity to like get in as early as possible, of course, you have to time the market. You have to look at what Bitcoin is doing, and you have to like gauge your movements or your decisions based on what Bitcoin is going to be doing. So guys, remember, the Bitcoin halving is going to be coming very soon, and there's going to be like some sort of dump. It is inevitable. So you guys have got the opportunity to sort of have another buying opportunity in terms of a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies. So this is one of the reasons why you guys have to be shopping for these alternative cryptocurrencies, because when push comes to shove, you guys are just going to be enjoying the profits, and you guys are just going to be doing overall very well. So if you guys really want to like find out more information about Nano Cryptocurrency, right, I have a link in the description. So this basically just explains what Nano Coin is all about, because I honestly do not really feel that I need to do that, because you guys can actually do this on your own, and it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So basically Nano Cryptocurrency uses a combination of proof of stake and proof of work. So this is called delegated proof of stake, which is very, very good in terms of being the fastest cryptocurrencies. Nano is like super fast, so that is a very good thing. So when we talk about the history of Nano, right? So Nano was launched back in 2015 by a man called Colin, with years of prior experience in the field of computer software. It was launched under the name RaiBlocks, but after a few years, the team decided to rebrand it. So okay, Nano block lattice, a difficult term in of itself. Block lattice refers to a mixture of two systems: the traditional blockchain and what is called directed graph, or a DAG in short. Let me just call it DAG. Okay, so nanotechnology uses the DAG technology, and nano cryptocurrency uses DAG technology, and it is like super fast. So that's the only thing that you guys are supposed to know. I'm not really going to go on further reading this because that is super boring. So the other metrics that I really wanted to talk to you guys about in terms of picking alternative cryptocurrencies to invest in, right? You have to like look at different metrics. How long has a cryptocurrency been in existence? Does it have like a very good community? Because community is very important, especially during a bull run. Okay, cryptocurrencies are very different from traditional, stocks and all that stuff. So the logic that is applied when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies is extremely different. So if you guys are coming from trading traditional stock market, whatever, investments, and you guys have got like a different analogy and just getting to determine whether something is good to invest in, cryptocurrencies is just like a way different ball game. Okay, so whenever we are having a bull run, anything just flies out of the shelf, and people really end up making a lot of money. So obviously nanotechnology, nano cryptocurrency has been around for like a very long period of time, and according to the Linda effect, right, we might end up just sticking around, and it's going to be here for like, I don't know, the next 10 years, because apparently it still exists, if you know what I mean. So this is one of the reasons why I really think that people might end up making a lot of money, but you guys have to be extremely careful. You shouldn't, I beg you, please do not ever fall in love with any of these cryptocurrencies. Just make your money, get out. Just get what belongs to you and get out, okay? So whenever you make your profits, please take everything or most of your investments out of the table, because we do not know exactly what's going to happen to such cryptocurrencies, all right? I'm just being 1000 with you guys, and I really want you to do very well. And so please do not fall in love with these cryptocurrencies, because these are just money grabs, okay? I'm just being honest. I am just being honest, okay? Anyhow, the other thing that I really wanted to point out is obviously what has been happening like in the background, because it's very important for us to like take a look under the hood just to see exactly what these guys have been doing. Has there been any development in terms of the code, in terms of the developers improving the platform, if you know what I mean? So we are obviously going to be looking at Nano repository, and we just want to like see what has been happening. So in general, these guys have had yeah, let me just click on that. Oh, okay, so these guys have about 48 contributors, and in general, ever since it was created, they have a total of about 4,388 commits, and the recent ones happened last month in April. And a lot of these, we can see that there has been not so much activity, if I were to be honest with you. So a lot of things happened like way back. So these guys have been sleeping on the project in terms of just basically getting to improve the protocol and just basically innovating and just creating important stuff. So this is one of the reasons why you guys just have to like look under the hood so that you know exactly what's been happening. Because when it comes to different cryptocurrencies, right, it's not really just about the aspect of the money part of that cryptocurrency, because you need to like understand what's really happening to the project. Are there any active developments happening? So if we take a look at these statistics, it's not really that convincing. So I really urge a lot of people who are investing, or rather who are responsible for the development of nano cryptocurrency, to be a little bit proactive, because once you guys have got like all these activities going on under the hood, and a lot of people are going to be seeing that indeed you guys are really doing whatever it takes to like propel your cryptocurrency to the next level, a lot of people are going to be flocking to your cryptocurrency. So obviously there are other private places where developers can actually get to like implement their code and all that stuff. So if that is the case, then obviously we need to find out that information. We need to like see what's been happening. So let's take a look at the website, if there has been a lot of information that was posted in terms of the news, because that is very important, because we need to like keep up with what's been happening. So nano.org. Okay, so this is the website. So let's just take a look at what's been happening. Do they have, what type of information do they have? Okay, yeah, latest news. So this one was posted on May 1st, 2020. Nano has been added to the Brave browser. I am using the Brave browser right now. So if Nano has been added, that is very good. And Nano Digest, new Binance widget community. Well, okay, so these guys, okay, they are supplying us with some information here and there. So Nano Foundation, crypto friendly, ask me anything. Ooh, I would love to check out the ask me anything, because this is where they basically talk about everything. So okay, I'm not really going to go down into the nitty, into all those details. So obviously, Colin Lema, okay, that guy has the founder. He was basically talking about the top three highlights for Nano in 2020. So do we have like any information which is going to like make us so very important? So very excited. We've had a very busy start, to the year. Some amazing community projects such as We Nano, Earn Nano. Okay, so these guys are innovating, okay, which is very good. The Nano Africa community had a very incredible first meetup in Ghana. That Colin was able to video. Okay. Our development team has been working really hard on version 21, which is soon going to be released. That's definitely going to be a highlight of the first part of 2020. Okay, but where's the juicy part? Like, did you guys do anything? Did you go to Mars? Did you, I don't know, invite Elon Musk to be part of Nano Cryptocurrency? That's the type of information that I'm looking for. I'm kidding. I am only kidding. So how does Nano provide a more sustainable solution than others, with transactions settled at 1 second with no fees and tiny environmental footprint? Okay, the other thing that I really wanted to remind you guys is obviously the speed of Nano. Nano is extremely very fast, and apparently it doesn't really have like any transaction fees, so it is very affordable. So yeah, this is one of those things I forgot to talk about. So basically, the most important selling point of nanotechnology is obviously its speed. But besides its speed, does it have any other attributes as well? Okay, I'm not really going to read this. You guys can actually do that on your own. So let's also take a look at Nano Reddit. So Nano Nano Cryptocurrency, Reddit. Because community is very important. We need to look at the Twitter stats, Reddit, how many people are online, how many people are active in the community. We just need to like find out all that information. Okay, so this was posted about 5 days ago, 253 upvotes, which is very, very good. So 2 hours ago, okay, the community is a little bit active. There are people who are still believing in nanotechnology. According to Reddit, they have about 50.8k members with about 463 members online. Okay, so let's take a look at Nano Twitter because that is also very important, especially when it comes to hyping projects and all that good stuff. So when we take a look at the social media, let's take a look at the Twitter page. How many followers do these guys have? Okay, they have about 97.7 plus the 50,000. Okay, roughly they have about 250 to about 500,000, community members, which is not so very shabby. So, I mean, in general, guys, there isn't anything that I need to like overcomplicate here. We have a very good cryptocurrency investment opportunity right up here, and potentially we might end up making money. But you guys always have to remember that every investor has a little bit of risk. Okay, there's always going to be a risk because I don't know, maybe tomorrow there might be like a very, very life threatening bug. Nobody really knows. So this is one of the reasons why you should only be investing the little amount of money that you can afford to lose, because by the end of the day, I do not want to be blamed. Okay, by the way, this is not financial investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. Okay, I'm just a guy trying to say, okay, there's an opportunity and we might end up making a little bit of money. And this thing was about $30 a few years ago, and it's apparently trading at less than $1. Can you imagine how much money we might be able to make? Okay, in case it goes to about $60, in case it goes to about $100, because next born is going to be crazy. Okay, so yeah, besides that, I really think it's a very good investment. And if I were you, I would most likely wait for the prices to sort of go down and obviously, sort of come right around this threshold. So anything which is going to be like below 40 cents, I think that's going to be like a very good investment opportunity. If we can have a double bottom where the price of Nano goes to about 25 cents, that would be so freaking amazing. So I don't really know whether that's going to be very, very possible. So do you guys have any other questions for me? All right, I have a few of you watching right now. So hello, big shout out to everybody watching. And yeah, without further ado, I think that's it. I'm not really going to end up wasting a lot of your time because you guys are so super busy. And I'm going to be back tomorrow with another brand new review, especially when it comes to alternative cryptocurrencies. So what I want you to do right now is flood the comment section with all the cryptocurrencies that you really want me to take a look at, and we're just going to basically review everything in terms of the repos, the GitHub, so that we see what's been happening under the hood. And we're also going to like look at a few other metrics as well, because those metrics are very important. So remember what I told you: if you want to buy nanotechnology, anything which is going to be below 40 cents all the way to about 25 cents, you guys are going to be very good. Remember, it's all about reducing the risk. And if we take a look at what has been happening, if we take a look at the weekly chart, right, we are literally at the bottom. We are at the bottom, but you always have to keep in mind and always have Bitcoin's performance in mind, especially when it comes to investing, because a lot of these cryptocurrencies do whatever Bitcoin does. So whenever you're trying to buy an alternative an alternative cryptocurrency, kindly look at what Bitcoin is doing. So remember, soon we're going to be having the Bitcoin halving. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Bitcoin is most likely going to end up retracing. I don't know, it's going to end up being between 5,000 to about 7,500. So whatever Bitcoin retraces, that's when you can be scooping up these alternative cryptocurrencies, because by the end of the day, you just have to be like, in tune with what's happening. So drop me a like, share this video, because I really want to like be very active when it comes to my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel has been dying. I need your help. So kindly like this video, share it, and in case you've got any other questions for me, in case you've got any specific cryptocurrencies you would love me to have a look at, please drop them in the comment section below, and please feel free to be part of our trading community. The link is going to be in the description box below. You guys are going to be able to join for free, and we're just going to continue growing the community. So it's been good seeing your lovely faces. You guys are so amazing, and have a great day, be blessed, and all that good stuff. So yeah, take care, and it's been your boy Muna, aka Romeo. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you a little bit later.